It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5. Brought to you by the Butterfly Palace and Rainforest Adventure, Adventure Cave Tours, and Talking Rocks Cavern. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hello. Ethan looks like a woman once again, I guess, right? Thank you, Diana, again for being with me.
I am not Ethan.
The intro sets it up like it's going to be man and woman, and then
it's a disappointment again. I'm sorry, you get me filling in.
No, you're so great. He's on the mend, but still cannot talk.
So is he done moaning? Like he was moaning the other day, and I'm concerned.
Done is a strong word.
Okay,
it's less. It's less so. But I mean, I told you yesterday, it's got to be the flu, right? Because when your body aches as bad as his does, I feel like it's got to be that. So we're just going flu. But
let's hope that you stay well.
Yes, thank you. I know, so far so good. So,
well, let's get to some news.
Okay, yes, in the news. Here we go. 2 former teammates on the Drury wrestling team are now charged with rape. The charges come from an alleged incident in 2018 while they were both students at Drury. The female victim was also a student at the time.
And the family of a woman shot and killed by local police is now suing those deputies and the sheriff. The shooting happened following a pursuit by deputies in September. A Christian County deputy hit the car to stop the chase and ordered that the people inside should come out. The driver exited with a handgun and deputies fired, killing him and his female passenger. The brother of the passenger has filed the lawsuit against the Christian County Sheriff, deputies, and police officers from Ozark and Nixa.
Man,
terrible.
I remember that story. Yeah. Tyson workers in Van Buren are on strike, protesting the announced closure of a poultry plant there in Van Buren. They are demanding full payment for vacation time, which Tyson agreed to. They also want a severance package based on years of service, and they want Tyson to act on workers' compensation claims for injured workers. Tyson says they are offering a $1,000 bonus for workers who will stay with them until the closure, as well as financial incentives and relocation assistance for workers who take another job within Tyson.
All right. Well, it is a close call for a $9.4 million school bond issue for the Ash Grove district. In fact, school leaders say that if only 5 more people had voted yes, the bond would have passed. And as it is right now, it did not. The superintendent says once votes are certified, they might ask for a recount simply because it was so close. The school district bleeds into Greene, Dade, and Lawrence counties, so votes had to be counted from all 3 locations, and essentially they needed 57.14% yes votes to pass it, and it had 56.79% no's.
Yeah,
so
it's so crazy.
Not even a full percent. It was like 0.35%.
Yeah. I'll let you do the math on that because that's not my strong suit, right?
Well, I had to do the math with a calculator. But not even a full percent. Wow.
It's crazy.
It shows the importance of showing up.
It does. That's what I was going to say, is the importance of your vote counting. You cannot overstate that, because sometimes, especially in smaller elections, like the April election often is, it truly comes down to a handful of votes sometimes. In this case, literally a hand, 5. So
that's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
I don't blame them for wanting to do a recount. I think when things are that close, I think just the peace of mind that you've done everything you can to, did we, put some ballots somewhere else? Who knows?
Right. And you can, when it's that close, you can. I mean, you can't always request one, but in this case, it certainly warrants.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders just signed a new tax cut into law. It will cut individual and corporate income taxes by $124 million. It's estimated that 1.1 million people who make more than $24,300 per year will receive a tax cut.
Wow.
I know.
Well, here is a sign of the times. Recreational marijuana sales rose by roughly 22% in March compared with February. Total sales for recreational pot only was $93.5 million. Wow. Add in medical marijuana sales, and the March total was $126 million. I'm wondering if it's because we have such a low percentage of tax that's charged on cannabis, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that could
I
be part of it. I know that a lot of counties and some cities, municipalities like Ozark voted it in to start taxing an additional 3% from the county, 3% from the city, for instance. So that's an additional 6% total on
mm,
already the state sales tax and federal tax, I guess. But anyway, so it'll be interesting to see if that number goes down once the taxes go up.
mhm.
You think?
Well, and I do know the medical marijuana cards that were issued, I think before recreational marijuana was passed, those have been trending upwards as well. So that just makes sense that sales would reflect that.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I know that Greene County, if you look at like the heat map, Greene County itself did pass the recreational marijuana, but I'm not going to lie, I was a little sad about it.
I'm not going to comment here,
No comment over there.
but I'm happy to have coffee with anybody who wants to talk to me about it.
You can plead the fifth. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean, and hey, it went to a vote of the people, so whatever, I can get behind it. But because I feel in my mind, medical and recreational, two totally different things. But that's
I
also
would agree with you.
family history, speaking, and a number of other things. So,
Well,
anywho, but either way, the numbers are high. The sales are high.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
See what
just
did
wonder
there?
what else will be high in the future.
See what I did there,
Pun
Diana? Why didn't you laugh?
intended.
Why do you think it was funny?
No, I was thinking of like, oh, everything else is going to be high in the future, like insurance premiums and
Right. And all the
and
things.
people.
Okay.
I should stop.
And people, yes. Cox Health is opening a new clinic in urgent care. It opens next week, right across the street from Mercy, in fact, which is funny because it's Cox,
Mhm.
but it's on the southwest corner of Sunshine and National. It opens on Monday and will offer urgent care as well as primary care, radiology, and lab work. So I saw
Cool.
it. I saw the building. Yes. Okay, this is interesting. The national COVID emergency is now officially over. After more than 3 years, President Biden signed into law yesterday a bill that terminates the national emergency related to COVID-19. It went into effect, of course, in March of 2020.
It seems like so long ago. Wow.
It does. I mean, because there was a time when we would mark dates by
Yeah.
like, was it before COVID or after COVID? And we still sort of do that, but now it feels like it's been around for long enough that
Yeah.
like I forget if it was before COVID or after COVID because it's been around long enough that you feel like, of course, it had to be during COVID, because
Right.
it's been around for so many years. It feels like at least, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy to think how long that's been. I wonder how many people will still continue to wear masks. I see some out every now and then. I think those who maybe have immune
Yeah.
issues, I absolutely don't blame them for that, but I like to see people's faces
Yeah.
and their smiles.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I feel like if you have a compromised immune system for any reason, it would be scary because you became reliant on it. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I know. I
Well,
have
I'll
some
get
family members actually in that boat. So,
oh,
yeah.
makes sense. All right. Well, on to this interesting story. It was a very successful fishing trip for one Missouri man. He made fishing history twice on the same trip. Catch that. Tyler Goodale from Donovan, he caught two 11-ounce flyers at Duck Creek Conservatory area using a traditional pole and line. And these aren't just his only records. He also owns a world record for catching a spotted sucker in 2020.
Yeah.
And
I feel
everybody's
like,
going to flock to that fishing spot.
I mean, plus he has to be quite the fisherman because
What
it's
a
got to be
talent.
skill at this point. Like sometimes you can get lucky, right? But you can't set that many records on luck.
Yeah, I think it's how you use the lure and the reel and all the things together. I I'm
For those
terrible
of
at
you who
catching
are
fish.
listening, not watching, you're not seeing Diana
I
give
was
us like a
I
visual
was I was
of what
bringing it in, pulling it out. There we go. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. You gotta
um
talk nice to him.
my now 10-year-old, he just turned 10, so it feels weird to call him 10.
Oh.
He is a fisherman and it's all about the bait. So it's funny
Oh.
because he's like, okay, this in this water, this is the type of bait because these are the types of fish, et cetera, et
Mhm.
cetera. I mean, I don't even know how he knows, but he listens to people. He
I think
listens
he's
to
gonna
old
be good
people
at
who are also
dating.
fishing. So
He'll be good at dating in the future. He'll
you know
know how
what?
to lure those women in with the right bait and right kind of
No, he'll be good at
lures.
dating because he has me as a mother and Ethan as a father. I'm like, listen,
Oh, man.
toss her back. Toss her back.
Oh, she's gotta meet all the criteria. No
Yeah, no
pressure.
doubt. All right. As far as fishing weather, I don't know. I was inside a building most of yesterday, unfortunately, because it was so nice outside. So nice. Anyway, so if you didn't go fishing yesterday, perhaps today is your day. It's going to be
Yeah.
another nice one. 73 degrees today is the high, mostly sunny. And then 74 on Wednesday and Thursday with mostly sunny skies. I feel like we have arrived.
Finally. I was hoping for a little bit of rain, but I'm not gonna jinx it because I planted grass and I
Oh.
really need to water my grass. But
Well, Saturday
it's
is your
okay.
best shot, just so you know. Scattered thunderstorms.
Well, that ruins my weekend plans. Terrible.
Seriously?
I mean, it doesn't ruin them, but I was gonna go to Silver Dollar City Street Fest.
Silver doll. Oh yeah, because you like the
I
food.
like
I
the
know.
food.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I love Silver Dollar City, but after having my third child, my equilibrium felt a little bit off. So I love some roller coasters, but there are days where it's like I can't
Oh.
do it. It's like I've reached the
Yeah.
age.
Sarah, I think it's age and maybe it has to do with your kids and stuff and having children, but I've found as I've gotten older, roller coasters are worse for me. I was like major thrill seeker when I was young. I'd do all the
Yeah.
roller coasters and now I'm kind of like, okay, mommy's good. Mommy's
Yeah.
good with just one.
Yeah. That's me. I know. I get
Anyways.
it. My friend Julie, she and I went one time without our kids. We thought it'd be a great idea. And then I threw up on the way home.
Threw up
She had
on
to
the way
pull
home
she had to literally pull
in
the
her
car
car?
over because I was sick. And I'm like, I don't know what happened to me, but I just felt like for the first time in my life,
Oh gosh.
too
So
old. Too
did you
old.
just ride the roller coaster and then decide to go home like immediately after? Or
Well,
was there a break in the
since
middle?
we were there without our children and we purposely went on a night that we knew it wasn't going to be busy. So
Right.
we rode a million roller coasters back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And then we got in
Oh.
the car and drove home. So yeah,
Did
I
you
mean, I had not been off them for long by the time we were traveling home.
and you probably had dinner in between that.
Probably.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
Anyway, it's weird though because there are other days where they don't bother me at all. I don't know what it is. I blame children. I feel like it all changed after children.
So much does, Sarah. So much
I
does.
know. It's true. It's very
In a
interesting.
good way. I feel
Yeah.
like in a good way.
Yeah, in the best of ways for sure, but it's different.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
different. All right. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. You're the best. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Hopefully by tomorrow Ethan can speak. We'll see. I
I
don't know.
hope so.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted. If not, you'll get the text.
I'm ready.
The hey, what are you doing? What's going on right now? You awake? How's it going?
Uh-huh. Nice
Yeah.
and early. Good thing I don't have my
okay.
phone on Do Not Disturb.
Have a great day. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.